Now we are going to check the grammar is LR0 or not. Suppose this grammar is given E tends to E plus T oblique T, T tends to IT. Because here E tends to E plus T, so we can say simply because left recursion is present here, so it is not LL1. Now we check LR0 or not. So augmented grammar with closure, we can say simply closure E dash tends to dot E. Now we are writing go to function, so E dash tends to dot E, E tends to dot E plus T or dot T, and T tends to dot ID. So this is our I not. Now we move further for E variable. So E variable, so E dash tends to E dot, and E is also there, so we cannot go with two branches, only one branches, because this is DFA. And go to function, so E dash tends to E dot and E tends to E dot plus T. This is I1. Now for T variable, E tends to T dot, E tends to T dot. So this is I2. And for ID, T tends to ID dot, T tends to ID dot. This is I3. Now moving further, here this is completed, this is completed, this is left. So further for plus, because this is completed, this is completed, this is completed, this is left only, so plus. For plus, or we can say for terminal, or so E tends to E plus dot T, because T is here, so T tends to dot ID. So this is I4. So from here for T variable, where we will move E tends to E plus T dot. So this is also completed, so I5. And here for ID, for further ID, if we go, then where we will reach at I3, so we will write here I3. So all productions are completed here. We can say this is first production, this is second production, this is second production, this is third production. So here second production is completed, here third production is completed, and here first production is completed. So here we can see simply that I2, I3 and I5, I2, I3 and I5. Here we are completing the production. So we can say simply I2, I3, I5 will not create any problem, because single production, or we can say because of single production. So I2, I3 and I5 only single production, so will not get any problem. Or we can say in I0 or in I4. In I0 and I4 all are shift, so there is no problem. I0, I4, because all shift, so no problem. And what is left? I1, because here two transition for the same, for E variable. So in I1 there is one shift and one reduce, one shift and one reduce, but reduce is augmented production because of E dash. So it will not create problem. And or we can say simply when there is one production only, there is one production like this, so there is no need to draw a DFA because it does not create any problem, as we have seen in this example also. And we can say when S tends to X, Y, Z, when S tends to X, Y, Z, and on these X, Y, Z all are terminal, then no need to expand further because they will not create any problem. So like that we can identify that grammar is LR0 or not, and which production will create the problem and which type of production will not create the problem.